Now, with my loved ones and my loyal allies, I face a new challenge unlike any before. And I'm not sure if this time we can win.
So begins a new chapter in the New Republic era. The introduction of the cruel and gruesome Yuuzhan Vong, and their living weapons and vessels. The new Jedi Order Vector Prime by R.A. Salvatore was released October 1999 by Del Rey. It is set 25 years after the Battle of Yavin. How will our heroes, and the galaxy as a whole, fare against these extra-galactic warriors? Let's find out. What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and welcome to another book review. If you like these book reviews, then please consider liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell for more. There will be spoilers for Vector Prime, so consider that your warning. Dramatis Personae: Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Leia Organa Solo, Mara Jade Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, C-3PO, and R2-D2. Jaina Solo, Jedi Knight, human female. Jacen Solo, Jedi Knight, human male. Anakin Solo, Jedi Knight, human male. Kip Duran, Jedi Master, human male. Miko Reglia, Jedi Apprentice to Kip, human male. Danny Kui, ex-Gal Society Scientist, human female. Na Minor, an executor of the Yuuzhan Vong, male. Daguerre, a prefect of the Yuuzhan Vong, male. Yeoman Kar, a scout and saboteur of the Yuuzhan Vong, male. Vector Prime. To Ramamul went Leia, Mara, and Jaina, and Mara's new ship, the Jade Saber. The Princess of Alderaan went there to speak with the leader of Ramamul, Na Minor, as they are near war with their neighbor planet, Osarian. The Jade Saber is attacked by Osarian, and they manage to avoid the starfighters, but a hotshot Jedi, Worth Skidder, seeking some glory, hits the Jade Saber and shoots down the fighters. This angers Leia, as that has cost her diplomatic standing. Meanwhile, at Excal 4 on Belkadan, Yeoman Kar, an agent of the yet-to-be-revealed Yuuzhan Vong, he sees the blip on his scope, which means the Vong are finally coming. So he sabotages communication and contacts Na Minor of the good news. The other scientists think the blip is an asteroid or maybe a comet. On Coruscant, Luke and his nephew Jacen meet with the New Republic Council led by Borsk Phalia. The Jedi Master wishes to re-establish the Jedi Council to help rein in all the Jedi who are going about the galaxy doing their own thing. Jacen doesn't want this, as his philosophy of the Force sees the Jedi Council as a limit to his learning of the Force. Na Minor talks with his minions, revealing he is behind Mara's disease. He wants to see how Mara is handling it when he meets with Leia. That meeting goes poorly for Leia. Anor is rude and gives no ground. They leave. Han, Chewie, and his youngest son Anakin are fixing the Millennium Falcon, as Anakin damaged the old freighter, showing off his flying. Back on Belkadan, the scientists track the asteroid to Helska 4, which is an ice world. Little do the scientists know that the asteroid is in fact a Yuuzhan Vong world ship, a living vessel led by Prefect Daguerre. Daguerre and his 5,000 Vong warriors land on Helska 4. They don their Uglith cloakers and Noliths, the first being a suit to protect against elements and the latter being a breathing device. They establish a base on the ice ball. Jacen and Anakin have a difference of opinion on philosophy, and this leads them to spar in the Falcon. Even though Jacen doesn't practice with the lightsaber as much as Anakin, he wins. Mara and Luke take a trip to the Outer Rim. Han, Leia, Chewie, and 3PO, and the kids, go to Lando. Back at Excal 4, 3 scientists decide to check the ice planet. Danny Kui, Benson Tomri, and Cho Badaleg are chosen to go. Yeoman Kar uses his Villip to contact Daguerre to beware of Danny Kui. Yeoman Kar has used beetles to poison Belkadan. Some of the other scientists leave Excal 4 to investigate the storm reported by Danny as they left for Helska 4. What that party finds is not a storm, but a miasma of plague, causing a molecular change in the plant life. All but Jerem die. Danny and the others in the shuttle Spacecaster approach Helska 4. The Vong shoot them down, and they are taken prisoner. Han, Leia, and Luke arrive at Debrillion, Lando's latest venture. Lando has a modified fleet of TIE advanced fighters, used to run a course to train pilots. The Solo children run it, and Jaina sets a new record. Nominor flees Romamul. He tells Daguerre to target Cern Padal. Han and Chewie take a run on Lando's course. They make great time, but the TIE malfunctions and Luke has to rescue them. Kip and his squadron go to Helska on a whim. They are attacked by coral skippers. Kip has to retreat as his entire squadron is completely taken out. He ends up near Cern Padal, but his ship is damaged and he can't go anywhere. Lando asks Han and Chewie to take some cargo to Cern Padal. They agree. Luke and Mara go to investigate Balkadan. Miko, Kip's Padawan, lived and is captured by the Vong, and he is prisoners with Danny. Another world ship arrives at Helska 4. Han, Chewie, and Anakin show up to Cern Padal with strange things going on. They see the moon is too close and investigate, and upon investigation, they discover the Vong device pulling the moon closer to Cern Padal to destroy it. Our heroes stop the Vong device, but it's too late for Cern Padal. They arrange to get as many of the people off-world as possible. While Luke and Mara are investigating Belkadan, they find Yeoman Kar and Mara battles him and slays him. Chewie and Anakin are recovering some kids. They manage to get the kids to safety on the Falcon, but Chewie has to save Anakin, and while the faithful Wookiee does save Anakin, the Falcon has to leave to save the people as the moon is too close, so Chewie dies to save Anakin. Han is angry at Anakin as he felt he left Chewie. Han picks up Kip as they leave the doomed world, and they all head to Debrillion. The Rejuvenator, a New Republic Star Destroyer, arrives to aid Debrillion. The Vong attack. Our heroes take losses, but fend off the Vong. The commander of Rejuvenator foolishly wants to go to Helska 4 before more New Republic ships come to Debrillion. They all go. Jaina and Jason take a mining vessel to scout Helska 4. Jason saves Danny, but Miko doesn't make it. The Rejuvenator is destroyed, and the heroes retreat. They decide to use shield ships to reflect the Yamosk's energy, taking out the Vong base. Then they manage to do that. Now they have to just convince the New Republic Council to take the Vong threat seriously. And the heroes mourn Chewie's death. What I liked. This book is a breath of fresh air from the rest of the New Republic era. It just was getting a little stagnant, and the Vong are a really great threat that I think will eventually end up uniting the Imperial Remnant and the New Republic, the Jedi, everybody, because it's a threat to everybody in the galaxy. All the Vong technology, it's just interesting to see that. You got the coral skippers, they're starfighters, the world ships, your big capital ships, different breathing devices, suits, their weaponry, Vong culture, because in this book, and through the series as a whole, you learn a little bit about Vong culture. They have multiple gods. You learn a little bit about some of that and various aspects of their culture, which I really loved. This book is just awesome. Okay, what I didn't like. This is pretty minor, actually, but I felt like the way it was written isn't my favorite. Sentence structure was kind of structured a little weird in the book. This isn't the first Salvatore book I read, but I don't remember that being an issue when I read the Attack of the Clones novelizations. I don't know, maybe I'm just making a bigger deal about it than it is. Oh, one other thing in the good category is that I don't feel like Chewie's death was dumb. You hear most people when they mention, oh, Chewie gets killed by a moon. Like obviously if you say it like that, that sounds a little absurd, but yeah, when you actually read it, it makes sense. And well, I'd give this book an 8 out of 10. It's a really good book. I recommend reading it. I mean, it's the beginning of a 19-book series, so that is a bit daunting. Let me know your thoughts on Vector Prime if you've read it in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and until next time, thanks for watching.